G.I. Joe. Da-da-da-da-da. You know what? I told myself I wasn't going to do that, the da-da-da-da part, and I still did it. I still did it. Hey, Hyperdellic here, and today we're going to take a look at G.I. Joe Classified Series, G.I. Joe Shipwreck. First, I got to say this much. I keep calling them G.I. Joe Classifieds. Classifieds is not the name. Classifieds would be the section in a newspaper where people take out ads and, put things and do weird stuff sometimes. Craigslist is a weird classifieds list. Don't look around on there. It's messed up. Anyways, today we're going to talk about G.I. Joe Classified Series Shipwreck. Now, I didn't have the Shipwreck figure when I was a kid, but I did want him. I thought he was cool. He was probably the best character on the TV show because he was just such a surly old, salty old jerk. He's just funny. He was a smart mouth, smart aleck, all of those. He just embodied, the salty sailor, right? Perfect. And then the parrot, who always seemed to know how to do what he needed that parrot to do. I remember going back and watching a few recently, and I was just like, parrots wouldn't do that. But you know what? Cartoons. It's G.I. Joe. You got to suspend all disbelief. G.I. Joe was awesome. And it was really, really out there. Especially by the end of the line. Wow, did they get some crazy stuff going. All the space G.I. Joe was a little crazy. Not necessarily my cup of tea. I did like stuff like that over there, like the Toxo Viper. That was cool. I love my second wave, second edition Storm Shadow. And even my, I think it was like the third edition Cobra Commander. So good. So good. Like, such a cool, take. And, of course, Globulus back there in the back. Destro's somewhere hiding behind one of the trees, but, yeah. But today we're going to talk about Shipwreck. Can you tell my ADHD is hopping all over the place? All right. Now, again, we're going with these windowless boxes, and I like the windowless boxes. I really, really do. Not only because I can go back and re-review my toys that I've already opened. Yes, Shipwreck is already open. But they're doing some really nice toy photography, and I hope that when Hasbro goes back to the windowed boxes, they still incorporate the toy photography somewhere. I like it. It's nice. It's kind of cool. I will say this much. The toy photography almost always looks better than the figure. Okay? It does. There are washes on those figures that are not on these figures. But that is not to say that the figure isn't awesome. They just really did a special job when they were putting together the photography figure. It's not a mass-produced version. It's perfect. Right? But then they've got that awesome little picture right there. It's Shipwreck with his iconic, sailor's hat. He looks like a classic sailor. All right, so we're going to look at this disappointing file card. That isn't a file card, more like a ad to go shop at their shop. I get it. It's commerce. I'm helping commerce by showing you these bloody figures. But I'm also maybe helping you see the figure without you having to handle it. And, maybe that's good enough for some people. Here's the back. Shows you all his wonderful bits and bobs. And a few features. He comes with a parrot. You can put it on his wrist. And he has hair. And there's our Shipwreck in all his glory. Yelling. Probably saying something surly. There's the top of the box. and le bâton. All right. So let's go ahead and take a look at Shipwreck. Zoop! Yeah. Okay, so I'm showing him with the hair first because, well, we're gonna go to the default view, you know. But I like that they give you the option. It's cool. It's not terrible. But we know that's not Shipwreck. It's so weird looking, isn't it? What if we had heads like that? That'd be awesome. I could put a new hairpiece on. I have hairpiece on head. Okay. And there is his other head. Now, or hairpiece thing. I think I'd rather have a head than a hairpiece. Zorana is like this too. I'd rather take the head off than every time I grab my figure by the head, go, oh yeah, I forgot. So just remember, keep that in mind. If you're one of those folks, because I do it all the time. I grab my figures by the head and try to move them around, and I'm like, oh, stupid. And then dominoes happens and everything starts falling. If you collect toys, you know what I'm talking about. You got a display going, and you're like, oh, I just got this one perfect. And then the next one goes, oh, yeah, oh, no. And you're like, oh, dude, what are you doing? And then, oh, no. Oh, come on. And see, I didn't even intend that. See? I should probably stop knocking over my vintage figures. That's going to be really expensive. All right, so, again, he's got the... He's got the Linda Blair head. No, I'm just kidding. See, it just comes right off. It's so annoying. Oh, sticky tab that thing on or something. Oh, see, now I dropped it. See? See, and I'm not going to edit this out because these are the woes of playing with toys. All right, so we'll get close up on there. Again, he's got that double, the barbell up there. Then the neck swivels and moves. So he can do this. Or he can do this. Which is like awesome. Or he can do this. What's up, girl? Hey. Well, that doesn't, no, he kind of looks like he's having a stroke. Which is not funny. It's not funny. I'm sorry. It's going to be my fate. Maybe I'll wind up like my grandfather. Nope, not funny. All right, so moving on. He's got that paint app of the chest hair. Yeah, what's going on, girl? Just hanging out. Showing off some chesties. He's got the ab crunch bend. See this? You're getting glued on because the other hair is pointless. I'm not using the other hair at all. So, I mean, it's Shipwreck for crying out loud. Okay, so he's got this belt. It's glued on, I think. It would seem it's glued on. I don't know. Moving down, we've got leg articulation. Yeah. He's gonna breathe in. Breathe out. It's toy yoga time. Center yourself. Focus. Unlike Hyperdellic, who is all over the place today. Oh my good God. Let me show you his arm articulation. He's got the butterfly, right? He can go woof like that. He goes up, he goes down. He's got the cuff right there, spins around. It's painted. I feel like Hasbro could have done a better job. Or at the very least, just made the whole arm part and then had the arm rotate right here. What the heck would that... I gotta bleep that out now. See? See, Hasbro? That's what you do to me. You stress me out, man. All right, well, look. He's got the arm articulation, double elbow, comes back down. He's got the wrist articulation, comes around. That is all painted on, it looks like. Maybe that's not, I don't know. No, that's painted on too. All right, and the wrist has the shooting hand, right? You can angle it down like that. Or you can angle it up like this if you want. I don't know. Either one, right? And does the other hand? Yep, both hands are shooting hands. Yeah. He's playing with it there. Hi. I'm just hanging out. How you doing? Goodness. All right. Twists at their waist. Kind of got like that classic. It's almost like an old style G.I. Joe. I mean, there's no rubber band, but they do this all with pegs now. And then he's got that popping leg hip joint thing so that you can make him sit and he doesn't trash your nice 6-inch figure. It's got the hip swivel. Knee is a double knee. Can you kick his butt? Can he kick his own butt? If I push really hard, he can, but barely. Not all, almost. All right. And then we do the foot. Foot has that kind of an articulation. The pant cuff kind of gets in the way of you going backwards a little, but not too much. It's not so bad. And it's on like a, I'm assuming it's a rocker with a peg. You can twist and turn. Obviously, there's no boot cut, but which is, I mean, it's fine. It works. Because, I mean, I don't know. I guess you can still, you can still put him in plenty of action poses. I mean, it's not going to be that big of a deal. All right, so that's his articulation. Stand him up here. Come on, Chippy. Yeah, we'll do that. All right, so we already saw his other hair. Other hair. That's great. It's like, I mean, it's nice for toy customizers. You can swap that out. Maybe, something. So he comes with this little ropey dealy. It's got a peg hole for this. It's his little parrot buddy. Now, does it say what his parrot's name is? The box don't say. You know what, Hasbro? You didn't tell me, so I'm not going to tell anybody else. Your fault. Maybe you should do file cards. Let's see. How do we want to do this? Boop. All right, so he's got it on. All right. All nicey. And then we'll take a look at the parrot. Don't hold me by my head, jerk. Right? And it's nice. There's some paint applications. And the eyeball is painted. Look at that. Let's see if we can get the eyeball. Yeah. I mean, they put some really nice details on these. These are not phoned in. And Shipwreck is definitely not phoned in. Like, I love the highlights for the, the fading of the jeans and, the hair and the tattoo on his arm. That tattoo. I mean, the paint apps are really nice. They're done very well. I got no complaints. All right, so we're gonna put his little parrot buddy on his shoulder, and right away. That's not it's not perfect, right? I could use some of those sticky tabs, but I'm gonna go ahead and, because he's got another little hole, right there on his wrist. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna have him hold the parrot up. Right, Polly? I think his name was Polly. I don't know. Maybe I just want to call all parrots Polly. Is that like birdist of me? I hope not. I don't want to offend birds. You ever seen Hitchcock? Those things can get brutal. All right, so there he is with his birdie. All right, now, what else does he come with? He comes with this hook thing. I mean, okay. I get it. He's a sailor. Do sailors always walk around with, a hook? I don't know. But he's got a little hook on his belt thing, so we're going to put that right there because that goes there. Check it out. And you can mess with it however you want. There's also a hook on this. So, I mean, you could also weight down that bad boy, but then he's doing that. And I don't want that in the way like that. I want that over here. All right, next we got, he's a tiny little pistola. It's got like a little extension on that. I have no idea what kind of gun this is, but there are some details on that, and I don't know if I'm getting close up. Let me zoom in some more. Ooh, ultra zoomies. Oh, look at that. He's got like a little anchor on there, and it's all designed all... Yeah, that's cool. It's basically the rope and the hook. Let's see, is it on the other side too? Tis indeed. Tis indeed. That's pretty cool. I like the details on that. You know what? I'm going to stay at ultra zoomies for a moment. Hey, look at ultra zoomies on his face. He's looking surly. He's looking angry. All right. He also comes with this one, which I want to say it's a flare gun, but I'm not 100% sure. I mean, if anybody knows, let me know. Hey, Bry Guy, you watching? Is this a flare gun? What's it look like? I don't know. But it also has like this rope thing on there, and you can hook that on something, or he's got a holster. Okay, there. We're going to come back out from ultra zoomies. Now, he's got the hip holster for that gun, and he's got that holster for that gun. They're nice. They work. I love this figure. I'm going to gush. I was really excited about Shipwreck. The second I saw him, it was just like all those old, like, G.I. Joe, like, yeah, that's just iconic G.I. Joe right there. I mean, it's Shipwreck. You know, you've got a few super iconic G.I. Joe, I mean, even just on the Joe side. I mean, it's Shipwreck, Bazooka, Duke, just to name my top three of, the most iconic, you got Sergeant Slaughter. I mean, who the heck doesn't know who Sergeant Slaughter is, I mean, somebody might. But hopefully it's not you. At least not anymore. All right. Well, this has been Hyperdellic, taking a look again at Shipwreck and his buddy Polly. Polly says hit the like button. Don't touch that. Not the thumbs down button. That's a stupid button. You don't like that button. We don't like that button, right? We don't like that button at all. We don't want that button hit. Okay, so remember, subscribe, turn on notifications, and like the video. Like it. Like it a lot. Share it if you want. Post it to somebody else's page. Whatever. I also have a Patreon going, and I have a Amazon action figure wish list. So if you want to contribute to the channel, you can. That's how. Just check the links in here. I don't have anything set up on Patreon yet, but I don't know. If somebody really wants something, I guess I can. I just set up Patreon for anybody who wants to contribute. I don't believe in setting up a paywall for, like, content, or at least I don't right now. Maybe I'll see a reason for it later. Who knows? But as of right now, I don't feel like I'm gonna like offer anything special through Patreon. It's just gonna be like people that want to contribute and all of that. I I have some other ideas that I want to pass along, but yeah, we'll do that, in a different video. Uh, but all right, guys, have a good one. I've enjoyed checking out this figure with you. I hope you've enjoyed checking out this figure with me. I like that parrot, man. Look at that parrot, dude. It's so cool looking. Like, I've always wanted a parrot, but you can't have a parrot because they destroy houses. They just trash your house. It's like, Polly don't give a care. I don't care about your house. I don't care about your chair. And then Polly's going to come over and start eating up all your action figures. You know what? I don't want you in my house, Polly. No, I got enough pets. No, no more pets.